Here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Just 5 to shoot. Curry. Nice defense from Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Butler covering. Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Draymond Green. Wallace misses. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Moody finds Curry. Up top, Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. From the wing, and the jumper falls for him.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Curry with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Now, here's Butler. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
The Thunder with the lead. Now, here's SGA. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace finds SGA. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Out to the right wing. Moody the pass to Curry. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And here now the Thunder. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Now, here's SGA. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And the wide open shot from Green. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Williams kicks to SGA. Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They now take the lead.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Oklahoma City trailing. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jimmy Butler. Holmgren finds Dort. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's on Porzingis.
Putting his muscles to good use. Dort basically forces his way through the foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And that one misses.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor. And a moment now to look at the numbers for Holmgren. He's averaging about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Podziemski. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Curry. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. Podziemski's shot is good.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Thunder trailing by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. To the middle, Podziemski finds Porzingis. Here's Williams, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Outside Butler. Back to Podziemski. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Thunder shooting 40% here in the early stages. Butler against Dort. Williams with a clean look. Again, the miss by Williams. Warriors leading by 5. Butler feeling it out a bit. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he makes the first. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead. Curry against Mitchell. Rebound by Mitchell.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Joe passes to Wallace. Mitchell outside. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Curry. There's Green with the 3. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
The Warriors shooting just 35% to start the game. Curry finds Podziemski. Pass to Green. Pocket 6. That's tipped. Now Joe. Nothing on the board. Now here's Caruso. From outside the arc, Wallace misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Podziemski on the wing. Connects from 3-point range. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Mitchell outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Thunder trailing by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw missing. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Quentin Post comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Curry. He hits the second from the line. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Horford high post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hartenstein.
Oh, that's just a crafty attack by Horford, taking his motion into the inside.
No good on the free throw. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And he's good on the second. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren with a screen on Melton. Here's Mitchell. And that one, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Melton. Here's Podziemski. Left side, Horford. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by a point. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Melton. Lets it go from deep. Butler kicks to Melton. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Knicks in New York. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. Fires the 3.
How about the edge Butler plays with? Has a fire in his eyes on defense and just always tries to shut his man down.
Pajemski finds Butler. Now here's Melton. No good on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Warriors trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right side, Butler. Over Hartenstein. Butler, no good. Oklahoma City shooting 40% from the field. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Melton with the ball. Still yet to score. Horford with his screen on Mitchell. Here's Pajemski. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder leading by 3. Hartenstein passes to Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. Now Joe. He's guarded by Melton. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Inside. Caruso against Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And look at Butler playing tricks, using that pump fake move to great effect.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
free throw drop for Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Butler. And here is Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's SGA. He has 7, snatched away. All by himself. Here's Moody. Drops in the breakaway layup. Moody's got 5.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And the shot goes down. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Butler. Five on the clock. Butler on the attack.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Porzingis.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the paint, cuts off the pass. And here comes the break. On up the court. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein, and it's good for 2. Hartenstein's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Bajemski. The Warriors leading. Melton kicks to Porzingis. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Now Wallace. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet move. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And the Warriors with possession here. Now here's Melton. And here is Moody. Sinks the triple. Moody's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Moody with it. Dort covering. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Wallace. That's good, and SGA with the assist. 6 points for him.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Melton. Outside, Porzingis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Curry against SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you so much. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Williams gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
First one falls for him. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. And both free throws good for Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
A nice shot by Hartenstein. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Dort on the wing. Back to SGA. Wallace with the screen on Curry. Just 5 on the clock. There's Williams over Green. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Butler on the wing.
Who's watching here?
And it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Outside Williams. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Over Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Williams in the post, headed by Green. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Tough play there by Williams. Finishing that one off while getting fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And that one falls for Williams.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
And Williams drops them both. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
.54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is Williams. 6 points for him to the inside. And the jam by Wallace.
And those plays can make a difference
in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Butler against Dort. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry against SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Curry. They get it back.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball and made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You know, right now for the Thunder, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Oklahoma City leading by 3, and on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moody is out there with Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Solid, just no messing around there. Got to the rack and punched it.
Beautiful jam, fairly well defended, GA, but I guess not well enough. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Out to Wallace. Here's the 3. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 4. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Porzingis, that's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
The first free throw is good.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Both free throws good from SGA. Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the slam by Moody.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Porzingis, defended by Holmgren. Butler against Dort. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Wallace. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. 3-pointer. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 6th assist on the night. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Green to the middle. Here's Butler. Porzingis trying to get free.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
3rd quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Holmgren outside. Williams passes to SGA. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half.
coming out on fire.
Pass to Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Holmgren with a screen on Butler. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Golden State. Wallace with a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Butler kicks to Porzingis. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. Outside, SGA. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Curry. Over SGA. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Dort finds Holmgren. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's SGA. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Over SGA. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's SGA. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Butler from outside. Right wing. Here's Moody. Misses the 3. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. In the corner, Wallace with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Shoots from the elbow. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Butler. Porzingis with a screen on George. Now here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Porzingis' ability to space the floor creates a lot of matchup problems defensively.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Curry dishes to Butler. Porzingis sets the pick for Butler. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Moody. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Thunder have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw good. Dort. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moody. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Green with a screen on George. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And Quentin Poe subbed in for Draymond Green. Caruso, the pass to SGA. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Hartenstein.
It's clearly been a focus for him to go after the backboard, and he's succeeded. He's never shied or sacrificed his body, putting in the extra effort. Seeing the way he's been trending, I won't be surprised to see his impact continue to grow.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Inside, here's Pope. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
It's Joe on the wing, defended by Butler. Here's Mitchell, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Curry kicks to Butler. Pass to Horford for three. A shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
Here's SGA. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Butler. Here's Post. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's SGA. Hartenstein, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Here's Podziemski. SGA defending. Here's Curry with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 18.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Warriors also making a change. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Stephen Curry. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Caruso against Butler. Here's Pope. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Pass to Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Over Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he knocks down the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Moody. No good from outside. Fires from way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Moody. Moody hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Joe passes to Mitchell. This one for three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Thunder leading by 5. Hartenstein in the high post. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Podziemski. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Caruso, the pass to Mitchell. And here is Holmgren. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Warriors trail by 7. Podziemski with it. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, Joe. Mitchell outside. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got 4 rebounds in this game. Porzingis finds Podziemski. Down low. On the wing, Melton. Covered by Joe. Shot clock at 3. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now, here's Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. They get it again. A nice shot by Hartenstein. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Pass to Moody. And here's Porzingis. He's defended by Hartenstein. Porzingis can't hit. The Thunder leading by 7. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder making a change here. SGA's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Okay, Allie, thank you. It's stolen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Pajemski. Gilgeous Alexander covering. And here is Moody. And here's Green outside. Good on the triple.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
SGA against Melton. Holmgren kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. Screen by Porzingis. Moody the pass to Porzingis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porzingis has got 22 points.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
SGA from outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Moody in the corner. It's Melton. Outside, Green. Here's Pajemski. Screen by Porzingis. Moody's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Joe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He misses the free throw. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Mitchell. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford. He's checked in for Porzingis. Butler comes in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And he sinks the second. Curry with it. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Lets it go. Dort grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got that one up quick. SGA's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Curry. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Curry. The 17-footer drained for 2 points. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. To the middle, out to Porzingis. Golden State moving the ball around. Takes the three. Podziemski's shot is good.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Headed by Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And the first one drops.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Holmgren hits them both. Warriors trail by 9. Now Curry. High arcing shot.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Warriors trail by 10. Butler kicks to Curry. Over SGA. And a nice play by Curry as he scores. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. SGA's got 36. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Now here's Porzingis. Now Butler fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, Wallace. And he does not hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Curry.
If the ball handling isn't enough to mesmerize you, what about the little up fake by Curry?
First free throw is good.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. He drills the three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Outside Holmgren, 6 on the shot clock, and there's the three.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Warriors trail by 14. Stephen Curry, no good from 3. Oklahoma City shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Holmgren. Now Dort launches it. Porzingis pulls it down.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Oklahoma City.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shoots. Holmgren rips down the rebound. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.